These headphones did something no other headphones in the world could do. Let's get started. All right, you've probably seen a lot of great reviews on the Sony M6 over-ear headphones, and they've told you about how great the sound quality is and how it's the best noise canceling ever. And yeah, all that's true. But what none of them have told you is they're the first headphones ever to pass the Starbucks test. But Ricky, I'm new here. What's the Starbucks test? Well, let me tell you. The Starbucks test is where I see if a pair of headphones or earbuds can actually have a full conversation inside of a Starbucks. But not just any conversation, an important conversation. Something like an interview or a conference call. Why Starbucks? Well, back when I worked remote before it was cool, I actually found that I could do a lot of work in Starbucks. I could bust out my laptop and get work done. But I also found that it was the worst area ever for noise canceling on a microphone to have a phone call. Why, you ask? Well, because you have people talking, you have music going, you have pots banging, you have machines going, and you have the AC running. All this together makes for the worst possible scenario for different frequencies for a mic to cancel out. And smartphone microphones did this okay to now doing it fairly easily, but headphones have been behind for a long time. So sure, outside phone calls, no problem. Crying baby on an airplane, standard. Even a construction site does not compare to a Starbucks having to do so many frequencies to cancel them out. Now, there have been two headsets in the past that have passed the Starbucks test, but they both had a boom mic that went to the front, which obviously isn't practical and a lot of people just wouldn't use it. But these, Sony finally did it. Sony finally achieved this with 12 mics on board. And what this allowed for was having 3 separate phone calls, and everyone said they could not hear any background noise whatsoever, effectively making it possible to have the entire conversation with each of them without them knowing that I was at a Starbucks or any kind of noisy environment that I definitely was in. Now, full disclaimer, Sony did send me the headphones. They did not control what or how I did with this video, but I do always compare it as a caveat to a smartphone put up to my ear. Now, this really tests to see how the best quality kind of call can compare to the headphones. And one of the 3 callers did say that I sounded very distant in comparing to the smartphone. So they're not perfect, but still very impressive to actually pass with no background noise whatsoever. But besides passing the Starbucks test, these headphones are also extremely comfortable. And that comes from a friend of mine that actually dailies the AirPod Maxes. She said these were a lot more comfortable, especially at the top where the AirPod Maxes tend to press a little bit more. These didn't have the same strain and definitely felt more comfortable for a longer period of time. The battery life is really good. I used it for about 2 weeks at work before I needed to charge it. And the fast charging is better than a lot of smartphones. 3 minutes for 3 hours. That's insane. And finally, Sony did right by the M4 headphone lovers and brought back the folding ability for easy traveling, not to mention having the best case with a magnetic clasp. It's just, again, the best one. Every headphone maker should copy this. So if you want the best headphones on the market, these are them. The only real question is, do you want them in black, platinum, or blue? Let me know in the comments. Thank you as always so much for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy.
Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also, follow me on social media at YouTube Tech Guy. And check out some more great tech videos on your screen right now.